we have Hailey from Pierre, South Dakota. Hi, Hailey. How are you today?
Hello, how are you?
Great, and I'm glad that you came back on, and we're very curious as to what is going on in your life today. How could we help?
I caught my husband several times looking at child pornography, and he's a deacon in the church, and I just don't know what to do.
Okay. Did you say anything to him?
I did, yes.
What did you say to him? Okay, what did you say?
I just said, why are you looking at underage girls? And he said nothing, and that was the conversation.
Okay. So here's what I'm going to lay the groundwork for, and then I'll let Sheri and Chris take it from here. What you do next has everything in the world to do with how this ends. If you do nothing, this could end really horribly for him, and even, you could say, a potential victim of him if he finally starts to act out, which does happen sometimes.
Well,
But if you demand that he will get help, that's a whole other ending, and it's kind of going to be up to you. Sheri, Chris, what are you guys thinking?
Hailey, who have you told other than us?
I had him into sexual addiction men's groups, and I've also caught him without being naked from the waist down in front of the computer.
Okay, how long ago was this?
1 year ago.
Okay, and when was the last time? Was that the last time you...
Well, I don't know. The door is closed where I cannot see now.
Okay. Hailey, this is a tough one. This is a really, really tough one, but it's a very, very serious one. And so, Hailey,
I was very afraid to call in today. I'm really scared. I'm even afraid for my life.
You're scared for your life? Is that what you said?
No, I am afraid for my life that if I were to expose him, what would happen to me?
I think there's a bigger fear. And the bigger fear is what would happen to you if you don't. You're carrying around this knowledge and this secret that his behavior is actually illegal, right? And
it's driving me crazy.
Yeah, it's driving you crazy. I want you to hear me.
That's the good news.
It's illegal. Does that make sense? Are you hearing that?
Yes.
Okay. And as a result of his behavior and his exposure and everything that we're seeing in the church, I'm going to ask of you something that may seem impossible, and I'm going to see if you're able to do this. I'm going to ask that you report his behavior.
Report to whom?
The police.
Oh, okay. Well, in that case, I will have to grab a bag and move.
Yes. Do you what is the support around you?
I have family that knows nothing about it, but I would move to a place unknown.
For fear of him?
Of my safety, yes.
Okay.
Well, and you might mention that too to the police.
What about
Hailey,
this, guys? What about her going to see a therapist, a PhD, licensed clinical psychologist?
I've done that.
Okay, and did you tell them what he's involved with?
I just told them about his sexual addiction.
See, I think if you went to that psychologist and said, my husband is repeatedly, obsessively, compulsively looking at child porn, the psychologist would be required to report that. And that might be an easier path for you than you calling the police directly.
But Steve, this is the challenge. Chris and I are mandated reporters, and we're having this conversation with Hailey right now.
Yeah, right.
So, sweet Hailey, it's already started.
Yeah.
We want to help you, but we can't not deal with this today.
Yeah.
You did a very brave thing, and that's
Really
why you're
brave.
scared. But we just can't walk away from this issue and from you.
We're back, and I want to say one other thing to Hailey. Hailey, I think that it would be natural for you to want to see your husband as a pretty normal guy with a little pornography problem. But this is really different. He isn't just a normal guy with a pornography problem. It's really sad. It's sick. And we want him to get help. It's too bad that he didn't get help earlier before it became a problem. And, the possession of child pornography is a horrific crime when you think about the people that are the victims, these children that are being trafficked, photographed, abused while filmed. All of this is involved, and we feel for you. But as they're saying here, they really are required to reach out and report this, and so that everybody gets help and no person is further victimized. Sheri, Chris, anything else you guys want to say here?
Well, Hailey, I'm just really proud of you. You did the right thing.
Yes.
You did the absolute right thing. And sometimes the right thing is the hardest thing we can imagine. Right. I want to encourage you, if there is a computer, a device that he's used at home and it's there right now at your home, I want you to confiscate it. I want you to take it to your family's house, take it to a friend's house, because they're going to need to take a look at that. I just, my heart breaks for you. I want you, how much shame we feel, and I too am a betrayed partner, but you know how much shame we feel, Hailey, about all this? And we just totally want to keep the secret. We don't want, especially he's a deacon, we don't want to let anybody know. And I'm not saying you have to expose this right now to them, but you need a safe place to tell. I think to let your family know why you're leaving the house, that you've discovered some child porn, and that it's a big deal, it's illegal, so they get why you're on the run. They get why you're trying to find a safe place. Is your family safe, Hailey? Are they caring people? Would they take you in? Would they support you?
No, they would not.
Okay.
That is the problem. But what I want to say is, the other day I called your office and I left a message, a voicemail.
My office?
Number.
That's
yes,
crazy.
I did.
Okay, so technology at his very best, right? And here you are calling back because for some reason I didn't get that. And that's what I'm happy about. I'm happy. Chris is happy.
Yeah.
I mean, we're not happy about what you're in, my dear, but we are glad.
We're happy that action is being taken.
You didn't get discouraged when I didn't call back. You didn't stop. You said, okay, I'm going to call in when Sheri's there. I'm going to call, and Chris has been here. We love you. We support you. And this is really painful, horrible, devastating. But
I'm willing to. I called in to have a session with you to tell you everything and to just let it off of my stomach, let it off of my heart.
Well, good
let
for
it off
you.
of my mind.
Yeah, good for you.
I don't care how much it costs. I need to speak with you.
Okay.
All right. Well, we're going to help you facilitate whatever is possible for your support
Yeah.
and your healing. No question about that. So hang on, and we'll do that. And I'm
Precious Hailey.
so
Wow. I
sorry
mean,
Tough
for what you're
situation.
going
What a
through.
brave thing.
Yeah.
What a brave thing for her to do. And Hailey, give me a call.
Yeah.